Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome to my channel. And in my previous video, I was talking about being a single Muslim woman in today's world. And today, in this video, I'm going to be talking about arranged marriages and my own personal journey with it. I am 24 years old. I'm going to be 25 years old in a few days, and I'm not married. I have never been married or engaged, and my parents have been trying to get me married. It's my mother's dream. It's also my dream as well. I, as you all know, in Islam, dating and living with a person or being with a guy without marriage is a total no-no. So I am very modern, but on this particular topic, I I believe that what Allah has commanded is really, it makes sense to me. I cannot imagine being in a relationship that is not within the bounds of marriage. I think you understand what I mean. And I am not the kind of person who will be dating and going out with people like just for time pass. This is totally out of the question. And yeah, so I have been through that arranged marriage thing. I have There are some uncles, some relatives, some acquaintances who have tried to introduce me to certain young Muslim guys who want to get married. And yeah, I wouldn't call it a date, or well, it has probably been a date. And I have gone to meet a few of these guys, and some of them I talk to them on the phone or I exchange messages. To be very honest, some of these attempts, it did not really, it ended up failing. Sometimes even without the person having seen me, or I don't know if it's something in me that had turned the person off, or maybe I don't correspond to his criteria, or sometimes even I don't feel attracted to the person. I feel like, I don't feel anything. So I have been through almost any kind of situation. I haven't sometimes when I look back, I tell myself, was it my fault? Maybe I should have invested more. Maybe I should have done this and that. So it really messes you up. It really messes around with your self-confidence and everything. So I don't know if you have been through that situation, but I have been through that, and I can tell you that it's not fun at all. It's almost like an examination. You know, you're going to meet someone, you are afraid of what they will think about you, whether they will like you the way you are, whether you're wearing too much of makeup or you're looking ugly without makeup. Even when there was a point when I used to wear hijab, so even when I was wearing hijab, there were guys who turned me down. And of course, it's hard not to feel rejected. It's hard not to feel like, you're not good enough. People will tell you, don't take it seriously. You don't have any expectation. It's not that you are wrong. It's just that the person might have his own kind of specific checklist. So it's very easy to tell that. But if you have been through that, if you're watching this video, and if you have been through that, I think you can understand that it feels really horrible when things don't work out. And especially if you had a hope, if you felt like, you know if you felt like, okay, finally maybe my dream is going to be to be realized, and then you start seeing disturbing things, you start to feel like the person is not really interested, is not investing a lot. So it's very depressing. And I do admit, I do confess that every time you know I feel like this whole arranged marriage thing is quite toxic. I know that many people have been married through such kinds of arranged meetings, and they are living very happily. I am very happy for them, but for me personally, I don't feel that I have the energy to keep on trying like that, because every time it doesn't work out, I just feel like a failure again. I just feel like, I am having to try too hard for the person to accept me. And I just want to be myself. At the end of the day, I don't really care. I think it's better to be alone and to accept yourself, to be free, instead of being with someone who doesn't really know who you are, who doesn't really accept you and understand you, who is always trying to change you. In my opinion, this is not love. Love is when even you see the person's shortcomings and faults and you still find reasons to love them. So that is basically what I wanted to address in my video, and I thank you a lot for watching this video.